To me, life is over when you take your last breath. And at your last breath, that means your heart stops, your brain waves are over. Because until that happens, until it is truly over when you cannot breathe or your brain waves aren't working and they pronounce you dead.
Well, in the physical sense, life is over when the body ceases to function to sustain that life.
A life is over when you're brain dead.
Well, I believe a life would be over when your heart stops and all bodily functions stop. Period.
When you die.
When is a life over? I just went through this with my mother and my best girlfriend, Claudia. Claudia was brain dead, and she lived maybe a day or so that way, and I did not feel that she was really with God yet. I felt like when the heart stopped, that was the end of her life. My mother was a different situation. She was with us to the very end, and her life was over when she took her last breath, and everything stopped at the same time, her heart and her being. And I loved her so.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I do not believe we should have the right to end our own life, only due to the fact where there is breath, there is always hope. There's always a chance that they can get a cure or help you in the future. So as long as you have breath, you should have life.
I think we should not have the right to end our own lives. I think that we should die if we're real sick, very sick. I think that we should just take whatever we need for pain and then just pass away.
Should we have the right to end our own life? No, we should not. I truly believe it's a time that God has us to come on earth, and He has a time to call us home. And for us to take our own life is a sin. Of course, we're not puppets down here, where if we were, we would all be walking around with halos. But when He thinks it's time for us to go home and join the rest of our families and friends, it's His choice, not ours. So I do not believe that we should take our own life.
A life well spent is a life that is spent in pursuit of your own dreams and desires, giving 100% effort, the best you can, always, with no regrets.
A life well spent is loving your family, doing the best you can, and realizing that you can never control things that are powerless. You know, things that you can't control over your life. Wake up every day and just try to live the best life you can and be happy.
Friends, family, and good health.
A life well spent is me. I was born with a mother and father and a sister. I've had a cushioned life, and I've tried to be on the right side of the track. Of course, I feel like there's a straight and narrow road, and there's all these little branches on both sides that you could take and that you really shouldn't, and you get back on the right road. Life well spent is marrying your high school boyfriend, having 3 precious children, healthy, having the grandchildren that I have, 5. Well, a life well spent is love and family to me, and good health.
A life well spent is loving family first, your friends, and trying to help others to see what love really is. Life is love. And of course, religion plays a big part in it.
I believe a life well spent is, in my case, marrying my high school sweetheart, Donna, having 3 wonderful kids, having 5 wonderful grandkids, and in this case Malai, who's taking this picture, and enjoying life, having health, happiness, and loving one another, and everything's good. Amen.